a nice suburb.
Drizzy. Drip. Give y'all some of this internet drip. You heard?
Drip.
Yeah.
Drip. Drip.
Check me.
Check me.
What up, hot nicks?
Yeah.
It's the Takeover ENT. Call to you, Cho Productions. Yo. Here Xbox goon.
Go.
He a PS4 shooter. She a TikTok recruiter. Some of y'all Facebook looters. Still in my
JeWelZ CruMbZ LiFeLiNeZ.
Vulgar. World star wannabe. Don't point your camera at me. Drink champs all around me. $1 million game, worth in my game. No 5150 shit. We move off of respect. Feast to my haters. Give a shout out to say native. Red pill, blue pill, black dot in the sun. Keep it real. Apple or Samsung. Get your upload from either one. I smoke that real choke, no joke. No cups of joke, no buttons on my 5950. It's new era for me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Drizzy Dre. Welcome to JeWelZ CruMbZ LiFeLiNeZ.
Back in my room. Back in my room. Back in my corner. Back in my room. Back in my corner. Back in my room. Back in my corner. I'm back in my corner. I'm back in my spot. Back in my room. Back in my room. Back in my room. Back in my corner. Back in my room. Back in my corner. Back in my room. Back in my corner. I'm back in my corner. I'm back in my spot. Back in my room. Back in my corner. Back where I be thinking. Back early in the morning when I get up. I sit right here. Think to myself. How we gonna make it? How we gonna get through? How we gonna do what we got to do? Gotta roll on too. Gotta get photo. Gotta get more than the coupe. With the top down. Gotta have more than the drop down. Wanna ride around town with my family. Not on E though. Not my pocket, yo. Gotta have more than that, bro. Gotta have a little bit of joy too. Gotta work up. Gotta move around with that strut what? Gotta do things. Gotta calculate my mathematics. I'm an addict for the dojo. So you know I got to get my bro. Got to get my dough, bro. Every time I step my foot out the dojo. Don't make me fight, you know I be in the dojo. But I'm out here for fun. Don't wanna be no warrior right now. You don't want me to get down. You don't want me to go down. You don't want to see how it sounds. How about? I know you heard that. Bow bow. Got that smoke for you. Got that choke for you. Roll it up, pull it. That's what I'm about to do. Me and my crew stay on the way. Going by. Stay getting high. Red eye, red eye, red eye. You know what we do all day? We get high. That's what we do to get by, get by. OG with the Jedi. That's that sound. That's that sound. When it's going down, that's that sound. 1,000 rounds. You don't want none of that. Stick.
They Clone Tyrone. One of my favorite movies of the year. This shit right here made me say to myself, okay, I know I ain't crazy. I know I ain't the only one. And it just proves to me I'm motherfucking right. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yo, listen. All the conspiracy theories they got up in this fucking movie, all of the fucking... You ever feel like when you go outside, you know, the birds, the deer, You know, after watching The Matrix, you be like, yo, these motherfuckers are programmed. They do just what they're supposed to do. Blase, blase, nothing less, nothing more, right? But then when you go outside to a spot like New York and you got all of these people walking around, so many damn people, you feel like all of these people aren't real. Like, some of them are just there. Honestly, they call them fillers. That should be wild to me. But, yo, they put it in the food. They got it in the music. That's true shit. Mind control, blue heart, beam syndrome, all of these things that you guys don't pay attention to or listen to, or just, you know, it's nothing. Yo, listen, I've been doing this shit since Agent Orange, practicing all type of shit on us so they can control us. Because they don't want nobody to think for themselves. Because if you think for yourself, you're not going to follow the majority, and that's a problem. Okay? I felt like when... One of the things I did notice, I tell you this. I noticed real quick, though, nobody was named Tyrone. Nobody was named Tyrone. Now, I've watched it. I'm on my third time watching it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pick up a lot of fucking nooks and crannies that I didn't get. But, alright, from the get-go, I felt like, oh, this is just another fucking average movie, you know. Your pimp, your whore, your drug dealer, the hood, blase, blase, boom. Right? But, as you get into the movie, right, and you start to see this shit unfold, it starts to become evident that there's something else there. Something else is there. We just don't see it on the surface yet. Because nothing's happening, but something's happening. You get me? Nothing's happening, but something's happening. You know what I'm saying? You don't see it, but underneath the surface, the shit is already taking hold, making moves and shit. Right? So, boom. After they killed the nigga, and he wakes up again, like that dream was so fucking real. It was reality. You know you've had dreams like that. You wake up. You ever woke up from a dream where you had money? Or you thought you had money? You woke up so fucking happy, about to go shopping, getting your clothes on. And then you realize, I ain't got no fucking money. I'm back. Oh shit, this is my reality? Yeah. Shit like that. That shit right there. I've had that shit several times. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So now, when they get in that house, alright, and the fucking house got an elevator, right then and there I felt like, okay, boom. The third eye's opening. These niggas is awake now. You get on this elevator, what's unknown is going to become known. Once you know something, you cannot unknow it. You understand what I'm saying? So the effect that the knowledge has on you is always going to be there. All right? So now, once they get in that elevator, all three of them are going to be awake. Right? So boom. They get on the elevator, they go down. Some white dude down there with an afro. As soon as I saw him dressed like the fucking scientist and shit like that, I said to myself, this nigga remind me of fucking Yakub. You know what I'm saying? The mad scientist Yakub and shit. Like, he's down here mixing up the formulas and shit, trying to get the people, breaking them down, making them lighter and lighter through the generations, you know, mixing them, making them fuck, just doing all type of fucking bullshit experiments on people. And they've been doing that through the ages. Right? So now, you could tell that that dream really bothered him. Right? And, oh, let me get to my man Frog. As soon as he spoke to Frog, I felt like, oh, this nigga's the oracle. Homeboy's the oracle of the whole shit. Like, he's gonna be the motherfucker that sees shit that niggas really don't see because he out here every day and he see everything. But nobody pay attention to this nigga. You know why? Because he doesn't look like much. You know what I mean? Doesn't look like he knows much. doesn't look like he holds any authority in the neighborhood or anything. You know, this is the person that needs a hand. Right? A lot of times the people that you see dancing around in the street looking like they crazy and homeless or whatever, these are nomads. These are people who choose to live off the grid, who choose not to live on social or society's level of thinking and things like that. And they can live on the bare minimum. Well, most of us, we cannot live on the bare minimum. We will not. We want too many things. We're stuck in the system. We're programmed to want. Right? Which is crazy. And then, of all the things, it's a pimp, a whore, and a pimp, a whore, and a drug dealer. Wow. Some of the supposedly lowest scavengers, lowest grade of people, you know, no morals or things of this nature. Right? But through the whole movie, these are the ones that's being awakened. These are the ones that's getting this knowledge, right? So, if this can reach even them, so to speak, right, then that means that everybody's awakened. Because these are supposed to be the last people to get awake, the ones that are really, you know, savage, supposedly, you know, for less words. I can't think of a better word at the moment. But yeah, this fucking movie, man, they had it all in there. The church, the preacher man, get you all hyped up, give you that juice, huh? That was one of my favorite parts. Get them singing and dancing, get them all riled up, make them forget about their woes and worries, and just another thing to sidetrack you. As soon as your ass get back to that house, them woes and worries become real again. That reality sets back in, right? This is nothing but a dose of dopamine. This is nothing but a dose of hopamine. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing but a dose of something to make you feel good. And y'all put your finger down and judge people when they smoke or take or whatever they take to make them feel good. But when people go to church to get that word, they go there to feel good. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's hope. That's right in the veins. That goes straight through to the brain. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this fucking movie really opened up your eyes to a lot of things if you're paying attention to them. If you're on that frequency. Because if you notice or not, when you put shit in the food, when you put shit in the air, when you put shit, these are different frequencies that's hitting your body that work on your body at different levels and different degrees. You know what I'm saying? On your mind, your body, your soul. You see what I'm saying? So they're hitting you on all courses. This is an all-out war on you. Unless you are protected with the knowledge of knowing certain things. And shit, Frog sat out there and amongst all of that shit the whole time and was protected because he was protected by what he knew. And what he knew everybody didn't know it and everybody wouldn't believe it. You understand what I'm saying? Let me take a pause for the cause. And I'm right back at you. Yeah. So Frog was one of my favorite characters out of the movie because he definitely felt like he was the oracle, like he was the all-knowing. They off to see the wizard. Straighter is greater. It's in the water. He was dropping crumbs and clues the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That was your lifeline right there. Dropping jewels all the time in the form of crumbs. And that lifeline. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to JeWelZ CruMbZ. Welcome to JeWelZ CruMbZ LiFeLiNeZ. You heard me? I fit it in where I can get it in. You heard me? Yeah, so Tyrone, they clone Tyrone. You know, that was a good fucking movie, dog. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker saw himself on that table. Shit. I'm the real me. I'm the real me. How would you ever even fucking know you've been cloned? Yo, that's wild. Wild, yo. And then once you go through the movie, one of the gems I did pick up is they only clone the men. They didn't clone the women. So, you know, the giver of life seems to be like you can't fucking clone the giver of life, right? You can't change what's already there. That's the essence. That's the whole shit of it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people that are trying to change themselves and things of that nature, these are psychosis. These are mental problems. These are not factual things that they're saying, like, I was born this way and things of that nature. This is my opinion. You ain't born that way. You was taught that way. But let me tell you something. Love is love. And when I say love is love, you're going to love those people. If those people of your fucking family members, you're going to love them. Love is love. You know what I'm saying? What you do in your bedroom don't have nothing to do with me. I give 2 fucks about what you do in your bedroom. Only thing I do give a fuck about is when you start pushing this shit out on me and making me trying to see your dream. I don't have to see your dream. You don't see mine, and you don't see me trying to push my fucking dream or my ideology or the way I feel on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that I was thinking about. Random as fuck, but that's what I was thinking about and shit. But the fucking hooker, she had more clues than all of them and shit. But I don't know. I don't think I would have ever got on that motherfucking elevator. Ever. 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 That's like getting in a spaceship. You might as well say goodbye to your fucking family. you fuck around and become a fucking slave for the aliens. You understand what I'm saying? That's like getting back on the ship. Nah, I won't do it. Yeah, man. They Clone Tyrone, man. That shit is crazy. That shit is fucking crazy. And then when they was down there, homeboy sniffed that powder, started laughing and shit. That take me back to, they put it in the food. Huh? They was in there, everybody was feeling good. So, you know, when we eat them good meals and shit, and you feel good, you get the itis and all that shit. Remember that shit was on Boondocks also. Everybody would fall the fuck asleep and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The shit is in the food. The shit is in the food, right? Shit is crazy, yo. Wow. Shit is in the food. Shit is in the drinks. Shit is in the frequency of the words that you're saying. In the music, when they play them violins, make you cry, make that feeling, that vibration go through your body like you in a fucking stadium and the crowd is you roaring. Yeah, man, these are all control methods. These are all fucking things that work on your body, your spirit, and your mind. Even if you don't know it, it does work on you. You know what I mean? They can control your emotions. When you look at a fucking movie and they're taking you through a series of emotions, they're controlling you, dog. And you're being programmed at that moment. You really don't realize it, but you're being programmed. You know? And shit, that shit crazy. Pause for the cause. Another thing that bothered me, or that I really couldn't grip or come to grips with, was there a clash of timelines, or was it that everybody was just, you know, them? Because you know how some people are stuck in the 80s or stuck in the 90s and shit like that. We say shit like that. Because your boy Slick was basically stuck in the 70s. Fontaine was definitely a drug dealer from the 90s. And Shorty was from everywhere. She was saying shit from all over the place, from the future. She was talking about Bitcoin and shit like this. Homeboy was driving a 70s car. The feel of it was like it was all over the place. Like it was, I don't want to say universal, but like it was just all over the place. Like timeline-wise, you couldn't really tell what they were getting at with the timeline. That shit threw me. I'm still thinking about why was they doing it like that? What was the significance of it? So I'm still trying to come to terms with that. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part of it, man, They Clone Tyrone was a great movie, and it was a movie that everybody needs to see, man, because this will open up your eyes just a little bit more. If you think about the times that we're living in, think about the shit that just happened to Jamie Foxx in real life. Think about all the shit that's happening to these actors, the rappers, all of this shit, dog. And think about the men in black. That's how I call them. The fucking, the real motherfuckers. The real covert operas. You know what I'm saying? Every time them niggas wanted to pick some, come real quick, snatch your niggas up. Invasion of the body snatchers, pick your ass up and you disappear. Take your ass to Guantanamo Bay, waterlog, yo. You know what I mean? So, you guys got to check out They Clone Tyrone. You know, I definitely recommend this movie. And everyone did an A+ job. I'm going to watch it for a 4th time, as a matter of fact, so I can pick up some more gems out of this joint. This joint is full of gems. You got to watch it more than once, trust me. Trust me. Gotta watch it more than once. Yeah, They Clone Tyrone. Yeah. Also, I wanted to say, there's one thing I've been noticing a lot lately on the internet, on the on all these little clips and reels and shit. I've been noticing this for a while though, and it's freaky to me, cause it's like, you know, I love it though. Now, don't get me wrong, I love some of it, but it's a little bit odd. Just to me, it's just a little bit odd to me. It's like, this is the glitch I'm seeing in the Matrix. I don't know if anybody's really taking notice to it. You're seeing it, but you're not really taking notice to it. Like, started with the Chinese people first. Seems like they were really homing in on the way we dance. And they started mimicking and copying us. They dressing like we did. They never did that. You know, everybody used to hate us. They hate us, but they like us, right? So now, it's like I'm seeing all of these reels. Here we go. I hate that shit. And I know I turned that motherfucking thing off. I keep turning these fucking notifications off. So now, all of these white people are doing our dances. Shit, they doing dances. Some of these dances I can't do. They're copying us. They're looking like us. They're talking like us. They're walking like us. But still the hate. Still the hate. Still getting gunned down. Still can't get a cab. Still the little racial slurs. Just the minimizing of us just because we look like we look. Right? But you're selling back and marketing everything that we do to the masses and the people. You guys look just like us, sound like us, talk like us, dress like us, eating like us, right? Even down to the chitlins now, seeing a bunch of white people. But, you know, white people have always been there with us. There's poor white people and shit like that. A lot of times people don't take them into factor. But I've been noticing that a lot. So this is one of the glitches that I'm noticing, you know. So this movie is really, like, shit. It's opening my eyes to some other shit too. So it's just like trying to notice a lot of shit that's going on out this motherfucker. And then, in reality, how much of it has actually happened to you? Most of the time, you're just seeing it on the. Now, it affects everybody, but I'm saying a lot of times we see this shit on the internet. A lot of times we're not really actually seeing these things occur in our cities and our towns. Every once in a while, yes, there are things happening. And then, I'm not saying some people deserve them, but when you get yourself into these type of situations, and this becomes your lifestyle, there's certain things that you already know is going to happen. Jail, death, things of this nature. When when you move like that. So these things come accordingly. You know, we talked about that before in one of my jewels of the day. Repercussions, consequences and repercussions. We talked about that, okay? Check out my other episode about 3 or 4 back, right, on the Jewel of the Day. So, yeah, man. They clone Tyrone, boy. That's why Jamie Foxx had to take that little escapade. He's giving away too much information. He's waking up too many people with this motherfucking movie. That nigga had to take a dip in the water. They talking about they cloned his ass. Shit, they was trying to knock his ass off. In the food. Watch what you eat. Try to eat more healthy. Try to grow some of your own vegetables. I mean, I'm not doing none of this shit, but this is real information that everybody should be doing. We all should be striving to do these things. You understand? But yeah, that's my take on They Clone Tyrone, man. Great movie. I'm going to watch it for a 4th time. You should watch it again. Netflix. Big ups to Jamie Foxx. Big ups to all the other actors. I haven't really taken the time to get to know your names. Fontaine. Slick. And I cannot think of this lady's name right now. Her name is Yo-Yo, big head. Yo-Yo. We definitely got to get back and call her name. But she was the hooker for sure. Peace. I said, peace. My nigga Martin. Yeah. One more thing. one of the key components, one of the key things I definitely, trying to get my little joint in there. I definitely noticed was that once they were in the know, once they knew what time it was, once they were awakened, once that third eye was open, they couldn't go back to not knowing. The next thing was they had to know. They started researching. And that's the steps that everybody needs to start taking. You need to start researching what the fuck you're putting in your body. Understand? Breathing in, all of these things. We all need to start researching some of this shit. Because all of this shit ain't a coincidence. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody's pointing the finger in a direction, and if you fucking follow the trail, and especially the money trail, you're going to come to a fucking conclusion. Huh? You're going to come to a conclusion. Drizzy Dre.
Now the jewel of the day.
Yeah. You are now sitting with Drizzy Dre.
JeWelZ CruMbZ LiFeLiNeZ.
As usual, we're gonna roll up that formula. You know you gotta be medicated, you gotta be levitated. In order to receive, you gotta be in a position of tranquility. So I want you to lean back, roll up your finest sack. Smoke with me, baby. And vibe. Just vibe. If you in your ride, turn it all the way up. Let's vibe while we ride. You can't be my equal in the world. I just
The jewel
so
of
unjust.
the day.
Tell me to love more, learn to trust.
Yeah. Back at it. Did it again. True shit. 100 proof shit. I gotta have space. Top of the head. Welcome back. Welcome back
I gotta have
to the jewel of the day.
chasing my demons away. Yeah, I gotta have
The jewel of the day.
smoking the blunts to the face.
The children.
Gotta have
The children. The kids. Our legacy. The lifeline.
I gotta have space.
The bloodline.
Said it would be me, but it was
I hope you all are putting your all into raising your kids. Giving them everything that we had and everything we didn't have. But mostly giving them the love and encouragement that they need to make it. Because they definitely need love and encouragement. And don't force your dreams on them. Don't force the way you were brought up to be the way that they need to move and navigate through life. It's different time, different era. Different technology, different elements, different people. Different mindset. Definitely different mindset. So the kids need more encouragement than ever in these days. And they need all the tools that you can muster up to find to give them. You understand? We gotta give their avatar every fucking piece of information, data, every weapon. We have to weaponize our children with the mindset. And they gotta be weaponized with some, defense moves also. Can't just play offense the whole time. So as a parent who wants their children to excel and make it further than they have gone, than I have gone, you definitely need to encourage them, believe in their dreams, find out what their dreams are. Understand? And take it from there. jewel of the day. The jewel of the day. Our children. That is the legacy we leave behind. That is the bloodline. The children. I got a surprise for you today. Got a little video behind this. My daughter ripping it, she going in. Those are the jewels. That is the jewel. That is one of my jewels. And you definitely need to put your all into the kids. We got to believe in them. We got to let them know we believe in them. We got to talk to them. We got to encourage them. We have to show them. I really fucking hate that shit. Where's this fucking notification shit? So our little gems, our kids, our love. I got one more jewel for you. One more jewel for the parent, that is. And I've been here, I'm still here a little bit. As the children get older, kids get older, they tend to distance themselves with their friends and, you know, their way of life they're starting to carve out. This is when you need to bear down. This is when you need to stay alert. Notice if there's any changes in their behavior, patterns, things of that nature, and keep the lines of conversation open. Small conversation. And you don't always have to give an opinion or a response. Mostly just take the intel and let them talk to you. Build that type of rapport with your child, and you'll have this rapport through the following of your life. These are things I'm learning as I go along with mine. No expert, just things I've learned. Working on one more. Gotta work on one more. But I love to see my kids fast. Yeah, that's the jewel of the day, man. Put all you can into your children. Put all you can. That's what you gotta do. That's the jewel of the day. They say keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on your kids. Yeah, man. The little jewels and gems. The little jewels and gems. We gotta take care of them. Squeaky ass chair. Excuse the squeaky ass chair. And that has been the jewel of the day. Yeah. I want to be old. And I want my kids to still talk to me and come see me and things of that nature. Shouts out to my little granddaughter, Ava. Grandpa loves you. Deuces.
I said I'm not Maya Angelou, but still I rise. I said each and every day it's a struggle for my mind. I said each and every day it's a struggle for my mind. Apply the pressure, apply the pain if you're trying to gain a little bit of money or a little bit of change. A little bit of money or a little motivate the change. I ain't asking for no handouts, I don't need one. If I need a blessing, I'ma go and try to receive one. I'ma pray to God every day for my family. Each and every day we taking losses like a tragedy. If you wanna do, you gotta do it. Be influenced by the positive things. I'm trying to do the right things. I said each and every night. I said I'm praying big dreams. I said Auntie told me real young, gotta stay focused on the books and the money. If you got a problem, anybody stay humble to your shit. Don't tell nobody what you're doing, cause they trying to profit. All you snakes always in the grass, even if it's low. Say they coming to your yard, even if they mean good, you gotta let them go. Gotta let them know if you ain't grinding for the family. 10 toes down to the ground, stand for nothing and you fall for anything. I'm young with big dreams, I'm focused on money, got faith like a tree. Fuck a mustard seed. If it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. Check it on the chain, because life goes on and they don't care about you, my friend. I'll tell you how it is and I'ma tell you what it's gonna be. Cause this past election, they done turn into a mockery. Got a nigga running, that's a dictator. About to take the black man and turn into some fucking soldiers. This is not what Martin dreamed for. Rosa had a seed for. I'ma take it back to tell them what we fucking need more. A little bit of unity, a little bit of respect. A couple more people that'll take it on the chest for a brother instead of trying to rob them. A lot of people say they got a problem, don't wanna solve them. We all claim black when we all got a problem. But anything quiet, nobody just really cares. It's time to step up and lend out our hand, cause any helping hand is a hand to God. I said no, I'm not a saint and I do my wrong things, but right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm trying to make a change. But each and every day I pray that my brother don't get out here caught out in these streets, cause the streets really cold and they lonely. They claim that they love you but they don't. They say that they gon' ride, then the next minute they gone. I'ma ride for my fam, I'ma ride for my guys, I'ma ride for everybody that'll ride for me. Cause loyalty is everything, swear to God I say it proud, cause I know who'll ride for me. And if you don't, if you won't, it don't matter. I'ma still climb the money like a ladder. I'ma still chase the letters like a rabbit. I'ma still go when I got a habit. I gotta get this money each and every day in several different ways. And I'ma knock anybody standing in my way. I ain't trying to have a competition, that's an old way. I said my pain running deeper than the ocean wave. I gotta get it and I'm grinding, I'm trying to shine and put my time in. All this rapping and all this rhyming, trying to make the lines meet, trying to make the ends meet. This is just a hood dream, this is just the younger me. This is just the tiger and the lion in the jungle in me. This is middle finger up, niggas saying fuck my enemies. If you ain't riding, then you sliding. If you ain't dipping, then you diving. If you ain't humble, you ain't riding. Yeah, I said I'm a humble beast. I said if you ain't taking L's, you'll live a life. I said I fall every day at night, but I get back up. That's me. Yeah. I smoke my weed, but I still get them grades. They ain't straight A's, but I'm passing.